Cuba.
Do you have a Canadian passport?
Yes.
Okay, please.
So if this is your first time coming to Cuba, or you haven't been in a while, well, this video could be for you. Starting right here at the airport. Now, the most important thing you're gonna need here at the airport is a declaration form getting into Cuba. You can either download that to your phone or print it on a piece of paper, but you're gonna need that to proceed to check-in. Along with that, you're gonna need your passport. Now, the kiosks are pretty simple to use. You just have to follow the instructions. And if you still have problems, there's attendants that are always standing by to help you out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice trip.
And there's someone that always can help you out here.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Now, sometimes these machines act up, so if you still have problems, you can go into the main check-in counter and someone will help you out there and they'll get you everything you need so you can get on your way. Now, once you have your bag tag and your boarding pass has been emailed to your phone, you can proceed to baggage drop off. And follow the instructions, it's pretty simple. Bags on the way to Cuba, let's go through security. Now, no liquids means no liquids, so if you have anything that's over 100 mils, you better start drinking it. And just like that, security's done. Anyway, so if you're coming to Cuba and there's specific items that you need, let's just say like some white wine or red wine, you might want to check this store out. And this place has a ton of chocolate. Okay, duty free's done and getting a coffee and standing in line for 5 minutes is done. If there's something you need in Cuba like a red wine, white wine, they've got Tetra packs there. They've got you covered for $11.50 for a liter. You can't beat it. Anyway, if you need anything else, grab it as well. You never know what shortages you're gonna run into when you're going to Cuba. So grab what you need and let's keep going. So the shuttle will take us over to the inner field and it leaves every 10 minutes. Now, I'm at the Pearson Airport in Toronto here, and I'm flying out with Sunwing. So Sunwing has a deal, I guess, and we have to fly out of the, I think it's called the inner field. Anyway, out here you're gonna find a Starbucks, places to get something to eat, coffees, liqueurs, drinks, food, whatever you need, bathrooms, currency exchanges. They actually have everything you need out here, to be honest with you. It looks like breakfast is going on. Sandwiches, you name it, they have it. They have some duty free out here if you want to do some shopping. And it looks like they do have a few healthier choices for food items. And they do have a couple of healthy snacks here and choices for food if you don't want to eat grease. It takes you about 5 minutes to get here by bus. It's a travel day. Keep your chin up. Remember that declaration form we talked about earlier? You're gonna want to keep that handy because as soon as we get to Varadero, it's gonna be very busy there, and I find the paper copy gets you through the lineup a lot faster. Anyway, see you on the other side. Get your passport ready and your declaration form. If you're coming through border control, you're gonna wanna do single file by yourself, but if you're coming with the kids come with you. It's pretty simple. Grab your suitcase on this side, and you can also get a cell phone plan. You get about a 6 gig cell phone plan for $35 US. You get 100 minutes of international or national phone calls, and you get about 100 text messages. Talk to this young lady right here and she'll set you all up. Amigos, I'm going to Grand Memory Sanctuary.
Bus number 2839.
Thanks, brother. 2839.
Second road on the right.
Thank you. Okay, welcome to Cuba. As I went through border control, I can't have a camera, so I didn't do that. But when you're going through border control, you're gonna need your passport and you're gonna need that declaration form. You just drop it off, go through border control. They might ask you questions, they might not. Single file. If you're there with the kids, the kids can come in with an adult, but usually it's one per person. You come out. When you come out, you're gonna notice a little kiosk selling cell phone packages. Now you get about 6 gigs of data for 30 days. You get 100 international phone calling minutes and 100 texts, and I believe it's $35 US. And then I proceeded to move on to get my luggage. My luggage spit out in about 10 minutes. Double, triple check to make sure you got the right luggage and it's yours. Then you come out, these guys in the orange, the travel reps, they'll tell you what bus to get on. You just tell them what resort and they'll tell you what bus to get on. I'm at 2839. Hand your luggage to the driver and make sure that he has your luggage and you see it go on the bus. Don't take your eyes off your luggage. Make sure you have your right luggage and then proceed to get on the bus. Now, if you want to take a cabs to where I'm going, they start at 40 bucks, $40 US, and if they negotiate with you, they do. And if you want beer, you can get 3 beers for 10 Canadian dollars. Anyway, I'm hopping on the bus and I'll see ya at the resort. Finally made it to the hotel after an hour on the bus. Of course, the bus is not leaving till the last person gets on the bus, and there was a couple of people that lost their luggage, so the bus was a little delayed. It's been a few years since I've been back to this hotel. So check in, you wanna go in, do check in, you wanna make sure when you get off that bus, you grab your own suitcase. A lot of suitcases look alike, so for you first timers, make sure you grab your suitcase. Anyway, the butler brought my suitcase up into my room, checked out my room. So the first thing I do when I get to any room, I make sure the toilet works, water works, shower works, the safe works, and the door locks. Number one priority, absolutely the first thing I do every single time when I get to a room. Then I check the mini fridge, see what's in it. Anyway, check my bed, check to make sure everything's working in my room. The patio door slides back and forth because if you have an issue, you can go right back down and talk to them quickly and nicely and maybe it get resolved right away. Been here many times. I requested it. They honored that request, which is amazing, but I put it in a couple of weeks ago. That's why I had to pay a little bit more for my hotel because I want to make sure my request went through because I know this is a busy hotel. Now, being a multi-timer at a resort has its perks and has its benefits. When you come for the first time, you're probably not getting the best room. You're not getting an upper floor. You're not getting what you want because there's other people that have been coming a lot longer than you have. So if you're a first timer, you're starting at the bottom. But Jenny and I have been coming to this resort for years. And we came here during the darkest time in Cuba. We came here during Irma when this place got decimated. And guess what? Grand Memories and Memory Sanctuary were the only resort that was functioning. And when I called my travel agent and she said, "You're crazy, you shouldn't go down there. There's no one booking right now." Came down here, Sunwing put on a massive party, a massive spread. There wasn't a lot of people here, but guess what? There's a lot of happy faces of the Cuban workers because people they just kept coming. And I'm glad we did. We came down here with a bunch of stuff. We donated it to the hospital. We donated it to workers because we didn't know how extensive the damage was. Thank gosh it wasn't as bad as what happened in Puerto Rico, but still, a storm down here really sets people back, and we just wanted to help out because my wife and I are very fortunate people in our lives, and we always like to give back. Okay, one last tip. If you are coming to Cuba and you're staying at a resort, tipping, you're gonna wanna bring paper money. It works the best. Usually US dollars, Canadian dollar bills work great. Coins is really a no-go. The Cuban people really can't do much with the coins except sell them to the next Canadian tourist. Anyway, help everyone out down here by bringing good paper money and tip what you think you should. Okay, trip's over. It's time to head home. We're heading to check out. Make sure you double check your room that you haven't left anything in your bedroom, anything in your bathroom. Double check your safe, and away you go. And if you're down at the beach and you come across a couple of my friends, can you do me a favor and give them a little bit of a pet? They mean a lot to me. Anyway, like, subscribe, see you in the next video.